27 months. That's almost like 28, but not quite. What's that, SpongeBob? You know what's funnier than 24? 25?
Anyways, hello, Ruru, how you doing today? Thank you for the resub, by the way.
28 months. That's insane, right? Hello, we out here getting ready to finish work and then walk home and get home and do your 3D modeling. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Anyways. We do be back today with modeling again, because modeling are basically therapy streams, and I need therapy streams right now. Very pog. Yeah, it looked good. I saw it while I was in class, and I was like, oh. And then my friend who was sitting next to me was also like, damn! And I was like, I know, right? Damn! They don't sound like that. I sound like that, though. But yes, it looked very good. It'd bring you much joy to know as well that we are back in Blender right now, trying to get this stuff render ready. And even though I'm done with my flower shop, I'm actually gonna be modeling some flowers today! Woohoo! We're gonna essentially do some, like, desk... I have no idea what these flowers are called. Today, I actually saw them a bunch at the supermarket today, which actually, inspired me to want to do it. But they look like tulips, but they're not quite. Or maybe they are tulips. But they're like way more colorful than traditional. Like individually, they have a lot more color and gradient to them. Oh, they are. Okay, they're a different type. Okay, I see. It looks like there's like it's a different type of tulip, not like the type that like you traditionally think about, I guess. Like, when I think of tulip, I think of like a field tulip, right? But I saw something similar to this, but a little smaller. Oh, it's actually like this. Well, it says, my friend said they want their characters to be there as well, so now I have more work. Work is life, am I right? Sup, gamer? Hey, Kevin, what's up? How you doing? Should have had some so you got an IRL reference. Nah, I'm not really much of a flowers kind of person. I think they just, you know, they're beautiful, but then they die, and it's kind of a waste. I like looking at them in the ground. I don't need them in my house. Did you see the Tears of the Kingdom trailer? No, I was actually in class when the direct dropped. But I have not had a chance to watch it yet, actually, because I was then in a meeting and then I just got out of it about 20 minutes ago. Shoveled dinner into my face and then hit start streaming. But it's gotta be sick, right? It's gotta be sick. Glad that it's dropping when it is, because I think actually it's about May, right? I will be out of school and have a little bit of time to play. Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. One, I've been saying y'all recently, and I don't like it as a habit that I've formed. It's one of those things that I said ironically before, because I've never liked y'all. I've always thought y'all is shitty English. But it's one of those things that, like, I've said ironically so much that it's becoming an unironic part of my daily vernacular, and I don't like it. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, no, guys, this semester ain't it. This semester ain't it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm actually having a really good time. I'm enjoying this semester a lot. Doing a lot of what I've always wanted to do is like get better at like prototyping really fast, kind of do creative explorations with like oops, wrong button. With what I can do with storytelling. It's been really fun, but it has been grossly exhausting. I'm pretty tired all the time, so I am buzzing about it, I can imagine. Just finished D&D, now I have work time. Work! Come along and work with me, Kevin. We are in the productivity stream. May 12. Okay, perfect. I will be done with school by then, so don't make fun of my English. Break English! See, Kevin, the joke is, you know, one of us... I mean, both of us are native English speakers, but, yeah, anyway, no comment. Next question. Sorry, I'm putting some lotion on my hands. Skin has been really dry the last 2 weeks. And it's pretty uncomfortable, so... I've been using a lot of, like, lotion. I probably have to go buy some more tomorrow, though I'm kind of at the end of my tube. I use, like, Aveeno Eczema Therapy lotion, like the unscented kind. That's, like, just, like, really, really moisturizing it. Sad to hear, I know the feel. My game keeps... Oh, I had to stop gaming for a bit to finish my game. Right now to finish my game, though. March 4, right, Kevin? Just 1 month. I don't think I asked everyone how they're doing, by the way, today. I just realized, how is everyone doing on this Wednesday, though? Hope everyone is doing alright. We are halfway through the week, you know? Can only go up from here, right? Honestly, I still have a hard time with rotation, like knowing, like being able to just first try know which axis is XYZ. I just kind of bumblefuck shit around until I see that it's moving on the axis that I want. See, why is that the low bound, but it's the bottom? Like, I just don't understand sometimes. Forget where duplicate special is. There it is, I saw it. Duplicate special. Number of copies. 3 copies. At a 90-degree angle. I didn't set the pivot correctly. Let's set it to like about there. Redo the operation. Nice-oo! I hope I'm good enough to bring it together. You are... Kevin, you are not good enough to bring it together. You are more than good enough to bring it together. I didn't, you know, that... Please take the sentiment out of that. The way it was delivered was a little sus. I'm tired, guys, I'm sorry. But Kevin, you know what I mean. You are not good enough? Yeah, you're more than enough, Kevin. Please, I'm sorry, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I don't feel well. I am not well. Not gonna lie, guys. I went to class on Monday, and like, by the end of the day, I realized I like should not have gone to class. I should not have like really even done anything that day. And like, it's not like I was literally feeling literally unwell. It's actually just more that I was so wiped because last week, like last Monday through this weekend was insane, fucking nuts. Doing game jam, did a lot of like I had actually so much homework due on Tuesday. It was like not grotesque. It was horrific how much homework I had due on Tuesday, and like about 2 of the assignments were self-inflicted because like it was one of those things where like you sign up for the day that you want to go, and I just did not have good foresight, so I piled a lot of shit on the same day by accident. But you know that Tintin Captain It's Only Wednesday memes? I don't, unfortunately. I'm not the meme literate person nowadays that I was in the past. I've gotten old. Oh, I selected the wrong one, that's why. It's like, why does everything look so weird? It's specifically this part in the song, in every time in Rivali's theme that I just love so much. Again, sorry, I'm not the most musically literate person, so I don't really know how to describe it. But this like the swelling moment that builds up to like the resolution in his music, I love it. Tintin meme has been provided. What a week, Cap, and it's Wednesday. Me on Mondays, deadass B. If I were to watch the Tears of the Kingdom like trailer right now, that is not like TOS or not. Sorry, not TOS. No, that's not copyrighted, right? I wouldn't get like blown up. Would I? I just want to confirm because I like, oh, man, just like listening to the music now. I'm just like, okay, no, I can't. Like, I gotta watch it now, like right now. Like, I'm not gonna get blown up, right? I don't think I will. Oops, wrong button. Pico did a live reaction. Okay, we're watching it right now. I mean, I'll talk over it too. It's not as if I'm just gonna be playing it, right? Oh, not stream. I don't want to watch the whole stream. Holy shit, 1 hour ago. Alright, y'all. Chill. What's that? The little green spiral. What are those? I did not mean to sound like a meme there, but what the fuck are those? Ooh, them crunchy grass. You see that? Oh my god. Oh, those are the Zolfos. Why is this in Spanish? It's from Nintendo America, but it's in Spanish? Maybe it's here. This is Nintendo UK. Oh, the towers are kind of scuffed. Whoa, I don't...
Rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom.
That's Ganon? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, it's no secret that I was not a fan at all of Princess Zelda's voice actor in Breath of the Wild. And I kind of hate this voice acting already. I really wish Zelda games did not have voice acting. Or they did not, you know, branch into voice acting for Breath of the Wild. I really wish they hadn't.
Allies. Leave no survivors.
Damn, so it's not sexy, rehydrated Ganon. It's evil Ganon. Oh, they on steroids. I did see the stuff about the collector's edition, by the way, and I will be purchasing it. What the fuck? Link just can't catch a break.
Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Shut the fuck up! You don't know who I am. What? Homing missiles? Oh! Wait, oh my god, I was muted. How long was I muted for? What was the last thing I said? Also, though... Oh, I think I muted by accident when I rewinded to hit this because I hit space and I was tapped into OBS at that time. I think it was there. But yo! I'm so excited for rail grinding, yo. Also, like, what the fuck? Are we gonna have a... It's gotta be a mini... There's gotta be, like, a side quest for fucking cutting the grass. Car. Not even a fucking car, it's like a tractor. Drone. That's so creepy. I love it. I see. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, May 5, right.
Please, lend him your power.
what's
Please,
so yeah, Link's arm
into
is
your
already like
power.
infected there. You see that? It's already red. I mean, I have kind of a thought that like Link, I'm not entirely sure if I buy the or oops, did not mean to press that. 1 second. Sorry. I don't really know what's gonna happen with Link's arm. Like, I kind of think it's possible that maybe it's like a glove that he wears over it, and not that he had his arm itself replaced, but I don't know. Ganondorf in his human form after 2 decades, Essence Twilight Princess should return. This is my most anticipated game since Breath of the Wild. The shot of them falling literally gave me chills. It's gonna have me on the edge of my seat during that cutscene. I just realized we didn't actually finish it. If there's anything after the date. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. That made me feel some way in my jellies. I have faith, but I'm just curious. That's a good point. This was a cinematic trailer, not a gameplay trailer. For sure. People are speculating it's in a time loop. Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, now Tears of the Kingdom. Wait, can you elaborate on that? What do you mean by time loop? Like Link is going to be traveling through time, or that they are stuck in a time loop where these stories are repeating themselves? Okay, we're not going to watch any of these because those are like just people trying to get clickbait to the top, but you know. Dude, I want, by the way, just because I mean this is a full ass playlist. I want just Ravioli's theme, so I can listen to that shit on loop. Oh my god. Mesh combined. Rotate. Oh, not that way. Stuck in Sky Islands, or the Zelda universe is a loop. Stuck in Sky Islands because ground infected by Malice. Hero clears path, Malice fights back, ends up in the Sky Islands. I see. I see. I mean, that kind of makes sense. That, like, given that, like, it all also, you know, like, Ocarina of Time, right? If that's kind of where they start. Well, I mean, obviously it started before Ocarina of Time, but I could very well be convinced that like Link in Ocarina of Time got everyone stuck in the time loop. Muriel's dating to tens of thousands of years ago with the same events occurring. Pico did a much better explanation than me. I think I understand what you're talking about, like on a high level though. In that like In that, sorry, I'm having a stroke. In that, like, the event, all the occurrences and things that happen in any Zelda game are all just, repeated events in history, essentially. You know what I think would be a super interesting theory as well? Or a super cool thing about this theory in particular? It would also be fucking nuts if imagine that, like, you're always playing as the original Link, essentially. Because, like, they're immortal and stuck in a time loop. It just feels different. It feels like you're a different person, but you're always still playing as the same Link. Like, how... I think I would explode if just one day someone were to tell me, like, yeah, no, we are always still just playing as Link in fucking Ocarina of Time after he, beat Ganon. Like, I would shit my pants. Yeah, that'd be fucked up. That'd be insane. Now that would be crackhead. But yeah, I'm very excited. Holy shit. Where's the daffodils? This is alphabetical, right? You're like always going to be a Zelda, always a hero, and always a Ganon. I mean, maybe like 20 minutes need to clean up after work, all good. Let me know when you come back. Because, I mean, isn't that, I mean, that is part of the Zelda lore, that, Zelda, Link, and Ganon are essentially going to always be reincarnated. Is that what you're talking about? I'm assuming you're gonna be, obviously you're not here right now, but when you come back, I'm assuming you're talking about something different, because, like, that's just part of Zelda lore. Okay, where is the daffodil, by the way? I'm organizing my date because I know daffodils are one of the earlier imported things. Oh! Here it is. Sorry, that was really loud. Tulips and daffodils. Where are the tulips and daffodils? Oh, here they are. Oops. Specifically because I want their stems. I actually think the stems of daffodils look great, so I don't really want to redo them. Also, this is gonna sound like a weirdly toxic thing. But am I kind of the only one that actually gets kind of annoyed when people have like an obnoxiously loud laugh? I just say that because like right now I hear my roommate and her boyfriend laughing from down the hall through 2 doors. My door is closed, as is hers. And like I can just hear her boyfriend laughing so loud and I'm just like, damn, what's so funny? Don't get me wrong, I'm a loud person too. But like there's something about like, I mean just some people have like a more, how do you say, projected laugh, you know, they have a jolly laugh. And they go, so like, it carries. But oh my god. I mean, I'm glad that I'm happy that he is so happy and having a good time. It's just really loud. So loud. I think this doesn't need to be quite as bent as it, like, angled as it is here, because daffodils, like, I looked at them and they just tend to have a really, it seemed that they have a real tendency to, have a pretty big bend in the stem. Like, and the flower will very, very obviously and clearly point outwards. Mesh, combine. But these flowers don't really seem to show the same behavior. Alright, they're already grouped, that's good. What does... I have this little vase. Do you guys say vase, vase, or vase? Because I kind of cycle between vase and vase, but I never say vase. Also not related, but I saw Sampleton was talking about Pikmin 4. Ayo! can... there is... here it is. It's like, there is a way to lock stuff in Blender, that I know. Something smells like cheese. Like melted cheese. My roommate, she does get a lot of like, what do you call them? HelloFresh and like those kind of like meal prep kits, I think is kind of generally what they're called. Why is the building moving? I thought I locked its transform. Like, wait, what? I guess not. What did I lock? It's locked! Okay, the lock is a scam, apparently. But yeah, she gets a lot of, like, HelloFresh and stuff, so, she and her boyfriend are always, like, cooking in the kitchen, and I can always just smell it, and I'm just like, oh, it smells so nice. Does anyone here use those meal services, by the way? I've always been pretty curious to try because they seem convenient, and, like, for the most part, a lot of them are fairly, like, health conscious. They try and give you balanced meals, not just, like, you know, like, it's kind of different vibes from TV dinners where it's just like a bunch of, like, carbs, essentially. I've always been really curious to try, but they're a little on the pricey side, so I don't really, and I don't think you can get just one meal, essentially, right? You kind of get them in, like, boxes, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, one day. Perhaps one day when I am a little bit more financially successful. I mean, I hope one day I'm a little more financially successful. Oh man. Trying to use Maya controls in Blender. You know what? I'm actually going to do something a little jank. And back, welcome back. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, the whole theory that Zelda, like, right, like, there's always going to be a Zelda, always going to be a hero, and always again, and isn't that just, like, canon Legend of Zelda? Like, all the way back in Skyward Sword, right? Like, Demise cursed them, essentially, to always be reincarnated? Yeah, yeah. So it's not a theory, that's Zelda canon. Right? I thought you were gonna tell me about some crackhead theory. Some real conspiracy theory shit, you know, some, what is it? What is it? Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. Crackhead theory was that it's all a loop. Well, wait, now I'm kind of getting confused. Because I thought, when you say loop, I thought that is canon, though, right? Again, that, like, there will always be the Zelda, always be the Link, and always be the Ganon. They're always going to be reincarnated together. I'm a little confused now. I need a little clarification on what you mean by loop. Not gonna lie, me too. Alright, bet. We're on the same page at least. Solidarity. People are saying that we're actually going to be fighting Demise itself, and the Tears of the Kingdom is going to give a resurrection to become Dark Beast, so it's not Malice anymore. And since these new enemies are coming from the moon, that it's something new. Plus, the shot of stuff coming out again, his body thinks that's he's dead for real, and that it's Demise in his soul. Interesting. That a book. Can I add it to my books read this year list? Interesting indeed, though. Very interesting. I don't know. guess we'll be finding out soon enough, right? It's just a couple more months. We have waited this long, we can afford to wait a little longer. Getting close. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I know, right? I mean, can you guys believe it's been like 4 years already, I think, since they dropped that first teaser? It was 2019, right? I think something for me that I'm super curious about is specifically Feral Link and what exactly happens there. It's been a hot minute, yeah, it's been a really long time. It's really exciting though, it's finally coming out soon. All of our patience is paying off. Oh, there it is, I saw it. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I want. Vaguely. Still a few adjustments to be made, but... it's supposed to be a little bit... more random looking in nature. Two pinks should be much more close. Just a little bit more white, maybe. I'm gonna make this one a little bit more pink. Teensy bit more saturated. I want it to be a little bit more gradient-y. there's not really much wrong with that either, so. Why did it pace crooked? And like it's super big. There's actually something kind of cool looking about the two of them overlapping. Not gonna lie. Wait, how do I get to snap to grid? Shift S. That was A. That I hit D by accident. Hold shift. Oh, no, 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 no. Shift hold S. What? Alright, we're doing this to janky. We're just gonna overlap them as close as possible perfectly. It looked kind of cool for a second, but I got over it. What doing? How do you snap to grid in Blender? I mean, I'm not trying to do it anymore right now, but just general curiosity then. You're trying to center them on each other? I was, yeah. Where did my... There it is. also give me. Where's my pencil case? There it is. It's on the ground on top of my backpack. Oh look, orange. Oh my god, why do I have 4 oranges? What? Oh, I totally forgot. I went grocery shopping earlier, and I usually bring shopping bags with me, just like my reusable ones. But then I put the oranges in my backpack because I have like 4 of them and they're kind of heavy. And I was like, I don't want to carry these, like, because I was carrying 2 grocery bags on my shoulders, and I have to walk a long time to get home. So sometimes I put the heavier stuff into my backpack so that, like, it takes the weight off of, like, I can have the weight then on my back, not just, like, right on my, like, shoulders / arms. Also goes to show you how little I know about the shit I buy at the grocery store. I got home and just wasn't like, hey, where are the oranges? Snap selection to grid option. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, because I'm on the Blender manual, right? And it says Shift S, but I guess I just didn't see the option. I wasn't reading close enough. But that's okay. What am I doing again? I got distracted. Wait, how do I change the soft selection range? I don't want to grow the whole object right now, just the base. So they don't always say snap in them, it just says selection to grid. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, I was looking for this, the specific term, snap. Because I'm just, in Maya it's called snap to grid, so. Oh, scroll. Like, when do I scroll? Once you've started scaling. I'm scrolling. Oh wait, I don't have the tool on. There you go. I see, that's cool. Definitely something that I enjoy about Blender is their use of the scroll wheel. It's actually, it's a very good UX, I think. It's also just a really good way to do so much with the mouse. Hotkeys though to toggle on. Yeah, that one I knew because I'd followed a tutorial not too long ago on. So it had something to do with using this tool. What did I do to the bottom? Why is it flat like that? What the heck? Did I delete a face by accident? No, it looks like it didn't. Sorry, that was loud. Jeez. Didn't crash, Pog. Nope, it's the. Oh, okay. I think honestly, I still kind of like the original vase shape that I used. I was trying to just round it out, but also, yeah, no, Blender's just dead. I'm gonna task manager this one. Rip. Just gonna give it a second to load. I usually try not to like touch Blender too aggressively in the first like 30 seconds after it like opens, because sometimes it has been known to, you know, crash on me sometimes if I piss it off before it's you know, woken up. Listen, I'm not trying to piss it off, alright? Yeah, Blender be like that. I've said this before, but funnily enough, I don't remember Blender having crashing so much like last year when I used it, but this time around, as of late when I've been using it, probably for about the last like, I want to say 2 months, like when I've been doing my flower shop stuff, it's been crashing a lot. A lot. And I don't know if it's just a product of like, I mean, again, in all fairness, like I'm right now, like this, I have Blender like 3.17 or whatever version it's on right now. if you look, I am actually, this is like an older Blender, this is 2.91, and I have both, I actually have both versions of Blender installed on my computer right now, and by default, when I type in Blender, it will open this one. So, like, maybe, you know, outdated, it'll crash, but the problem is, like, this version did not crash in the past, either. So, it's just really bizarre that something like that, it's starting to happen. But anyway. I mean, it's a good thing that in, like, everything I do, I'm a paranoid saver. I will hit the save button, even if all I did was breathe on the keyboard. I don't know why I'd do that, that just seems a little weird anyways, but you know what I'm saying. Oops. This is also gonna be random. I mean, sorry, I complain too much. I really ought to complain less, but another pet peeve. Blender shouldn't crash too often normally. When it does, it's because it's running out of resources. Odd that it's happening a lot more now. I use Blender on Steam, so it keeps itself up to date in the only version installed too, but I wouldn't think that would cause... Yeah, no, same. Like, I think it's... And it's not as if, like, my... Like, I mean, obviously, I'm not running... Like, my computer is not the most powerful thing in the world, and it's not the newest thing in the world, but it is far from weak, and it is far from old. It's like 3 years old at this point, and I don't actually know what graphics card I have, but it's not a cheapo one. I don't know what processor I have either. I'll have to ask LifeVirus for their receipts, because he helped me build my PC, and like he had some sort of essentially special deal when we bought the part, so he paid for it, and then I Venmo'd him, so I don't even have the receipt anymore, I think. Okay, I gotta say, what is up with my... everything? Why is everything in fucking Spanish? I just realized that I have like the Blender page open that I was looking at for snapping. It's in fucking Spanish! Or I mean, the article itself is in English, but the navigation is all in Spanish. And then just now we're watching Tears of the Kingdom. It was in fucking Spanish! Who set my browser to Spanish? LifeVirus facts, dude. You know, is this why he always says "Estoy loco para penguin coco"? He was infecting my computer with the virus. I mean, nothing wrong with, like, you know, the fact that my computer is in Spanish. I mean, the only thing wrong with that, my fact that my computer is in Spanish, is that I don't fucking speak Spanish! It's a good thing, though, at least Spanish has a lot of vocabulary that's close enough to English so I can figure it out, but, you know, why is it in Spanish?! Oh, okay, also, I was gonna say about my pet peeve. God, I'm sorry I'm complaining so much today, but you wanna know something else that bothers me, honestly? Like, when people, like, sing out loud, and, like, don't get me wrong, I do it too, but it's like, almost in the cute like, it's not like I don't mean as in I'm doing it in the cute charming way, but like it usually doesn't bother me when people hum along, like, one of my good friends and good classmates, like, we worked together for like 2 months last semester on one project, and so like we would work and I'd play some music and then she would hum along, just be like, you know, be listening, I don't know, like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, you know, the Israel Kama Oi? I really don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. But they're just like, so we both just kind of be humming along, just like, kind of quietly and almost like an afterthought, right? And I can't speak for people who do it, because maybe they're also doing it, like I said, we were doing it like an afterthought. So, you know, maybe other people that are doing it are doing the same, but oh my god, nothing annoys me like when people like get a little too into it, if you know what I'm saying. So like if I were to be listening to, right, like we did Game Jam on the weekend, right? And so we were listening to Zelda and Sleep, this playlist in particular, and what was it? They were listening, like, it was like playing, I don't know, Zelda's Lullaby or some shit, I don't know. But they'd be like, oh god, what's Zelda's Lullaby? Doo-doo-doo. They'd be like, doo-doo-doo. I'm like, dude, you're loud, and like, you sound like you're trying to put a concert on for us. Don't do that shit. It's like, you guys, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the overly aggressive humming, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, please tell me you know what I'm saying, or do I just sound like mean and whining for about nothing? Like, that specifically popped into my head earlier just now, because I was like, I was also, you know, humming along myself. Again, we all know I'm very guilty of, like, humming along to songs. I like it. I feel music in my soul. Am I an opera singer? No. Am I trying to sound good when I hum along with music? Also, no. I'm just having a good time. And, you know, obviously, I don't know these people, so... Oh, I just spelled vase with 2 A's. I don't know the people who are doing it. Maybe they're also just humming along and having a good time, but it's like, almost it's more of a product of like lack of self-awareness that you're being really loud and like kind of distracting. Yeah, I think that's it for me. The lack of self-awareness that like you're humming super loudly. And so I felt bad, but afterwards I changed the music to fucking jazz radio. You know, like Coffee Shop Jazz, one of those YouTube channels. Because I'm like, no way this motherfucker gonna hum to this. If he does, then I'm just like, you know, we're gonna work in silence. And like this person, I'm talking about one specific person, but they also whistle a lot, and so I was telling them like, please, I was like, I mean, whistling also in general, it's not like nails on a chalkboard for me, but I also just generally don't like whistling. It sounds shrill. I mean, it kind of is, right? Because it is very high-pitched noise. But it's, like, to the extent where it just, like, it drives me a little bit nuts. I do. No, it annoys me sometimes. Say whistling is okay as long as you can actually do it. Yeah. When people try and whistle and they just sound like a dying horse. That's the worst too. I don't know. Like I know this is also kind of a me thing. Like I have some really I never know how to describe myself because I'm a pretty chill person, I think. I'm really agreeable and easy to get along with in a lot of ways. However, I'm also a really strict person, which is like those two things don't really add up. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things that I just find like annoying / unacceptable to do in public that like not everyone would agree with. And like these things that I find annoying and unacceptable in public really push my buttons. So for example, the humming thing. I think most people would not really take issue with that, or like even if they I'm not saying that most people would like it, but most people would not be probably as bothered like on a deep level about it as I am. And like same with like a lot of things. Like I think kind of talking on the phone in public is really unacceptable too. Like I mean on public transit, like oh that is an ooh. Why? There you go. I think I selected the center for another object by accident. But yeah, talking on the phone on public transit is like a huge no-no in my opinion. But also just talking on the phone in general in public, I think it's like kind of inappropriate, you know? Like if you're gonna do it as well, please be very please be very considerate about it. Like keep your voice like real low as you can, honestly. And yeah, I don't know. Like this is largely like a me thing. I am aware that I have like some unreasonable expectations and standards and a lot of things that are pet peeves, so of mine. Alright, where'd my notebook go? Oh wait, here it is. Took out my pencil case, but I never took my notebook out. Because in my notebook I sketch out a couple of loose ideas and write down a prop list for whenever I do this little area, so. The tulips are done. Okay, I'm gonna make a little desk calendar, I think. I want to do people who talk on their phone by holding it in front of their face instead of their ear. I want to slap it out of their hands so bad, out of their hands and into their face, right? Talk normally or go stand in a corner somewhere and wait till you're done. Yes, exactly. Like, I mean, yeah. It's not to say that I think like all talking on the phone in public is like not allowed. Obviously, if you find a quiet spot and like you're not bothering anyone, that's different. But like I also would not classify that. When I say public spot, I mean public as in there are people there, right? Like no one wants to hear your fucking conversation. I don't think you want other people hearing your conversation, right? Like sometimes I just like don't understand people who have no respect for their own privacy or like no bounds, you know what I'm saying? Like or no boundaries. Like not enough shame to just like try and keep their conversation down low. It just doesn't make sense to me. So if walking down the sidewalk in a crowd, on a bus, in a train, exactly, like those kinds of things, I just think it's unacceptable to be on your phone. I mean, like, And like sometimes you have to be on the phone, like you just simply have to. But just keep it down. It's wild. I don't get it either. Like, I think like I don't know. I tend to just like see people like that, and I'd be like, in my head, I'm just like, tisk, tisk. Like, some people just don't have manners, but also I just like it's a cultural thing, right? I think like in America, it's pretty common to talk on your phone while you walk, or like not common per se, but like no one's really gonna give you a stink eye if you're talking on your phone, like on the bus or like in a public place, because like not to say that it's like okay here per se, but it's not okay, right? Whereas in like places like Japan, if you're talking on the phone on the subway, holy moly, the entire car around you is just gonna like evaporate. Like people like don't want to be near you because it's annoying. Total lack of self-awareness and total lack of consideration for others that are just trying to get on with their day in peace. Glare, yeah, like I don't know. I think like I mean sometimes I think about it and it's just kind of funny because like growing up, I think I was not the most self-aware person with especially in relation maybe to a lot of my peers. And I would say that I do have a tendency to get like a little bit excited. I can talk loudly sometimes, like that is just that I won't deny it. Like sometimes I can be kind of loud. Oops, I meant to say bridge. But generally also I try and I still make mistakes sometimes, and it still happens sometimes, but these days generally I try really hard to constantly be aware of if I'm being too loud, like keep myself in check essentially. Because I am not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, that's a weird thing to say in this context. Like, I was bullied not bullied hard, but like, how do you say it? It's like kind of one of those main things that like people like used a lot to kind of put me down. Like, they would just be like, shh, you don't need to yell, like in the middle of me talking. and it would just kind of shut me up, you know? And so I do also think I think some of the reason I have, like, also a lot of strict standards, or how do I say this? In the sense that, like, it's not even necessarily that, like, oh, my parents raised me with a lot of manners. It's also more specifically that, like, these things being standard kind of got baked into my head. And I internalize them as, like, ways other people should be conducting themselves, too. If that makes sense. Sometimes it's so easy to get caught in the sorry, I'm having a stroke. Sometimes it's so easy to get caught up in a conversation, not realize how loud you're talking. Yeah, exactly. And I think, like, in all fairness as well, like, on top of excitement, my mom, like, for example, generally talks pretty loud. As does my dad. Which is weird. Well, also, I want to make a quick distinction. Like, there's a difference between having a bit of a loud voice and someone who, like, projects. I'm not particularly someone who projects. Like, in order for me to really... Like, I have a classmate who, same one that's, like, just obnoxious singing, but the way he laughs is like, and, like, it is, like, jolly, big, what is it? Like a, didn't get to shake my belly like a bowl full of jelly, like, what's that from? It's like some Santa, like, almost, like, you know, they just have a very big, booming voice. And so, like, every time they even just, like, talk, it carries. It projects a lot. I'm... Like, when I say I have, like, my mom is loud, my dad is loud, and I am kind of loud, it's not... we are not the projects type, it's just that we have a loud voice, but the thing is, in order, like, if I were actually to, like, try and kind of, like, see someone across the field, or across the street, and I'm trying to get their attention because, like, I want to say hi to them, like... It's an effort for me, essentially, to be heard by them. Like, I have to yell. Whereas some people with, like, voices that just project kind of just, like, reach deep into their stomach or whatever, and, like, these people can hear them across the street. Does that, like, make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that kind of voice that just, like, carries. When I'm loud, it's particularly because I'm actually raising my voice, not because I just project well. But... Sorry, where did I go with that tangent? But yeah, I just want to say, like, kind of, most people in my family have a loud voice. My sister is a little quieter than the rest of us. But like, sometimes it's so easy to get caught up. I do it all the time. Yeah, I think, like, you know, I think it is something that happens pretty easily to a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, it's not something that happens to everyone. Like, some people also just don't have these, like, loud talking voices either. Oh, I know what you mean, theater kids. No, exactly. Exactly. Exactamente. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's something, you know, for one of my classes, essentially, we have one assignment that's make something autobiographical this semester, and I am kind of tempted to make something, about that experience growing up. Sorry, having a burp. About, yeah, that experience growing up of, like, constantly kind of being told, shh. And it was, like, honestly, like, at the time I didn't quite think about it. Like, I got so used to being told that it's like, why are you so fucking loud, that, like, I thought that I was loud. But in retrospect, I'm obviously not them. But in retrospect, it's something you kind of also realize. It's like, I think these people just were using this to, like, bully me, like, a soft form of bullying. Because, like, they also would get really loud sometimes, too. and excitable. Like, I remember one of them vaguely screaming once about... I remember one of them screaming once about how, like... Sorry, I'm not trying to name names, I don't want to dox. But, like, there were two girls, right? And one of them literally, like, took a chicken nugget out of her pocket and ate it. And okay, let's like not even let's not get into how weird that was to begin with. I think she put it there, right? It's like one of those things where it's like you do something that you know is outrageous to get attention, like that kind of vibes. And then like they like the other one was just like, oh my god, what the did you just eat a chicken nugget out of your pocket? What are you doing? Like, and they were like screeching, and I'm like, so I get told for being loud, but y'all can screech like an owl, and nobody tells you guys off. It's yeah. No, yeah, dead ass beast, kind of sus. Pocket chicken nugget. But yeah, as much as... Oh, okay, I was like, why does it look weird? It's protruding through the rings. But yeah, as much as I wish I could say, like, those experiences from when I was little, like, didn't bother me and I shook them off, you know? Stuff like that, like, sticks with you in life, you know? This is why bullying is not okay. Even if nowadays I tend to not really let it, like, obviously it's a long time ago now, so I don't even think about it all that much. And you know, like, for what it's worth, like, none of my friends now, like, say anything about it. I don't know if it's because I learned to quiet down, or, like, they don't notice it, / don't care. Or, you know, maybe it's even as simple as, oh, I don't know, they're not trying to use it to bully me. It's stuff like this sticks with you no matter what. So never bully kids. Never bully, kids, but also never bully kids. Bullying children is not good. Even me, a resident child hater. I don't like kids. Can't bully them. But you can't bully anyone. Doesn't matter how old or young you are. You're always going to be impressionable to bullying. Because no, it doesn't feel nice when other people aren't nice to you, right? And, you know, sometimes I think about it, right? Sometimes I definitely have the type of sense of humor that likes to poke fun at some people sometimes. And that is something I think about a lot. And it's something that nowadays, like, I think it's kind of a bad habit to still do, but nowadays I've really learned to say, like, please tell me if what I'm saying is bothering you, like, truly, genuinely. I am not trying to bully you, and I don't want to be perceived as a bully, and I don't want you to think that I'm trying to bully you because I don't like you or because I'm mean. I'm just, like, this is my sense of humor, and, like, you know, I'm also just trying to get a little more better with being like, I apologize that what I said hurt your feelings, not if, because it doesn't matter, like, what you did. If you hurt someone's feelings, it's not an if, you did it. It's a consequence that we are already, like, living in. But, you know, like, one example I can really clearly think of is, one of my classmates, right, last semester, he was trying to pull a prank on me and say, like, oh yeah, our class is canceled, right? And I'm like, And I literally just like came straight out of the gate because like he and I already had this established dynamic a little bit of like kind of making dry kind of comments at each other and poking fun at each other, and I was like, and he's like, we don't have class today, right? And I was like, fuck off, you pest, I know you're lying to me. And then later on I was like, I'm sorry, like I did like, that was maybe a little bit uncalled for to say, and he's like, dude, don't sweat it, yo, like, it's really not a big deal. And so like, you know, he knew like from the get-go that it's a joke and I don't actually mean it, that he's a pest. But I still think it's important to apologize nonetheless. Especially since, like, I felt that was a little, like, I felt it was a little out of field to say, like, fuck off, you pest! Like, damn. That's so aggy. Even if it is your established dynamic with someone. I think apologizing could never hurt. Oops. So I need to sneeze, hold up. Alright, I'm back. One time in class, where it was very acceptable to put headphones in and listen to music. I had my headphones in and was listening to music and it wasn't turned up that loud because earphones, right? There were some kids back throwing pencils at people. And one of them threw someone's phone out the window and teacher did nothing but the kid behind me told the teacher that my music was too loud, so I got sent to the office. What the fuck? This kid did stuff like all this in primary school and this is first year into high school. That's... what the fuck? Goddamn fucking... I don't know, I just have no words for shit like that, honestly. You and me both wake up and choose violence. I mean, like... The thing specifically is like... How do I put this? Like, generally, I feel like... This is gonna sound so narcissistic and, like, self-centered. But, like, generally I feel like I'm actually one of, like, I'm one of the nicer people that I know, and not, like, conventional nice in terms of, like, open doors for you, compliment you, I don't know, like, but, like, I'm generally extremely willing to go out of my way to help other people. Like, if you ask me to do something, like, I will do it most of the time, even if it, like, kind of steps on my own time. If you, and, like, here's, like, I will see anyone in, like, trouble, like, and I just, like, I can't stomach not helping them, you know what I'm saying? That's a weird way to say it. But, like, not helping them is not, like, an option, you know? Like, the number of times I've seen, like, crass classmates having, like, a full-blown meltdown, and I'm just like, you know, like, some people just be like, look at you pitifully and walk away, and I'm like, I just can't do that. I can't do that. And maybe they want to be left alone, so maybe I shouldn't be intruding, but I can't just, like, if someone seems upset and needs, like, someone to, like, talk to, or needs a hand with something, I can't say no. And I think, like, part of that is almost like an inverse of what I feel as if I've been, have a bit of a learned, not learned behavior, what's the word, like, coming from experience, because this sounds really bad and is extremely toxic towards, like, I did have many really great friends in high school, Not many, but I had I had a couple of really great friends in high school. But a lot of the times in high school, like when I was at like peak of kind of being bullied, it felt as if no one really wanted to help me, and like that feels bad. No one tried to stand up for me, and it felt bad. And so like I don't want other people to feel shit like that, right? I don't want anyone to feel like shitty for any reason. Life has its ups and downs, but like those downs shouldn't be caused by other people stepping on you, right? I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just ranting now. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop being a preachy crybaby. End rant. Calendar. Alright, desk calendar, done. Check that off the list. I want to make a cute little backpack too. Let's export this. I think I did, right? I literally just exported it, but my fucking hamster brain. Sometimes I have a great memory, like a super good memory, and sometimes I just don't even know if there's a brain inside my head. Sometimes I think it's just floatsome, for lack of a better term. Egg. Wait, which side's the egg shape on? Oh, here, this side, okay. After my education experience, I was like, I ain't gonna let anyone else go through that. It's very noble of you. It's a very good thing, a way of you to think as a human. I don't know, like, the cynical part, or like the, you know, pragmatic part of me understands that the world isn't perfect, and that assholes are gonna be assholes, and when there are assholes in the world, or when you encounter assholes in the world, it's best to not let them bother you, because, you know, they're just assholes who are kind of bored in their lives, right? Because, like, obviously when people resort to bullying other people, most of the time there are deeper things going on, and I don't wanna, like, most people are not just assholes for no reason. Like, a lot of, like, kids, and just people in general who are bullies, like, they do it for a reason, you know, they're having a hard time with, like, family or something, and they need someone to pick on, or whatever. Like, I don't want to speak for everyone out there, necessarily, but a lot of the times, like, I think statistically, people who are bullies do it because of some other reason. Most people in the world are not mean for, like, the sake of being mean. But even so, like, the idealistic part of me is just like, or not the idealistic, but the naive part of, oh, it looks like a Mogus. Wait, from this. um, wow, in the middle of my deep rant about, like, being kind to your peers, I'm just like, hey, Amogus. I can't comprehend why in the world, like, people just feel the need to be mean to each other. I can't understand it. I really can't. Like, we're all humans living on this earth. We're all doing our best to get by. And like at the end of the day, all we have is each other. So why would you be mean to like your fellow brethren, your fellow mankind? I know it sounds cheesy and corny, and again, maybe a little too idealistic, but how do I put this? Like, I'm not necessarily saying that I wish humans never felt pain, right? Pain is a huge part of the the experience of being human, and obviously we can't all just like if we didn't feel pain, then we would be close to feeling nothing all the time, because like, not to say that like joy doesn't exist in a vacuum, but like I think you really do come to appreciate like joyful times a little bit more when you also have them to contrast with the harder times, right? But just human suffering at the hands of other humans. I don't know. Sometimes, I know this sounds a little crazy, and too idealistic, because like such a thing could never exist, of course, right? But if I were to be told that there is a button that I could press, that would just eliminate, that would just like take away all of humans' like sufferings. If I could take, sorry, got distracted. If I could take everyone's pain away from them and like absorb it, you know, like a sponge, I'd do that shit right away. Cause I don't like it when people are in pain. I don't like it when people are hurting. Makes me hurt. I'm just like, damn, if I'm already hurting, why you gotta hurt too? This is not the right shape at all. actually, I can also delete these. 'Cause I don't need these anymore. And if I do, I'll just re-import them. No schvet. Man, I hate Ricky. How the fuck does the human body work? This shit sucks. It doesn't. No body. Only jelly. What? That makes no sense. This is also going to be a really random question, but generally speaking, how do you feel about like kind of people asking you questions about yourself? 'Cause because I'm not gonna lie, I despise it. Like, I will say, like, I'm extremely capable of talking about myself especially if I must, or like, a lot of the times if people ask me questions, like, not every question, of course, but like, there are many questions that I'm very happy to answer because they're kind of surface level-y, but, like, I just really don't like people prying and asking, like, questions almost for the sake of asking questions, if you know what I'm saying. I'm like, if there's something you want to know about my life, like, it will come out organically. Please don't ask me for every single detail because you're just interested in knowing everything. Again, this is like... Oh, wait, I think I deleted... No, this is correct. Okay. I just value, like, a lot of privacy, honestly. Like... I value privacy, I value personal space, and, like... I don't mean it as in, like, I'm a closed book, I'm trying to be a closed book. I just, like... don't like people up in my business. I really don't. No, based off my rigging so far. What did I say? Only what? See, again, sometimes memory of an elephant. Sometimes memory of a fucking hamster. We were just talking about this, not about 120 seconds ago. Jesus fucking Christ. Only jelly, that's what I said. So, tell me about yourself. I hate that. Like when people are just like, so you got any siblings? I'm like, yeah, I got a sister. And they're like, how much older? Like, older or younger? And I'm just like, older. And then they start like asking, like, so how much older? Like, what's she like? And I'm like, why are you asking me this? Can you come up with some better questions to ask me? Jesus fucking Christ, like, I'd rather sit in silence than you trying to fill this awkward silence with awkward conversation. I'm an extremely friendly person, can't you tell? I mean, the irony is, I am an extremely friendly person, but like, I just don't do the small talk thing very well, and I don't like people asking me about my business. Like, it's my business. Please don't push me. Oh, I guess I had extra vertices there, I didn't even know. Like, honestly, this is also probably why I've never gone on like a date with a stranger, because I'm just like, I can't do that shit, dude. I can't do that random shit chat for the sake of shit chat. Hello, hello, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. What's up with you, my mans? Okay, this honestly looks kind of terrible, but you know, something I've really learned in my Blender to Maya cursed workflow is that things usually look actually pretty decent when I import them into Blender. So we're gonna kind of trust Blender on this one. And it's just, again, because it's just how it ends up getting rendered out. It actually looks pretty good. Nothing much, nothing much. Things have been good. How are they with you? I'm glad to hear they've been good. I don't know, it's just like, I mean, I'm very guilty of this too, but so often I'm just like, it's okay, you know? So every time like someone says things are good, I'm just really happy for them. I think I applied a boolean to the— why does it look like I applied a boolean operation by accident? I did. Cheers the king, cheers the king, cheers the— hell yeah, buzzing with excitement. Yeah, I'm really hyped. This like— holy honking, Batman. LOL, did you hear that? I'll be shook if you heard it. Nagla painting that looks like a gravestone with the flowers right next to it. It does. It's bad. It's pretty bad. Again, we're gonna pray that Blender does the cycles rendering thing and makes it look better, because you know I've made some pretty not good looking models before, but once they get rendered and like nicely lit, they look not too shabby. We don't need 20. 12 is enough. I think 12 is probably enough on this too. Space up edge. Flatten up the top a bit. Okay, we're gonna do a quick test import. Mesh. Combine. Export. Backpack underscore because it's a test. Yeah, I did hear it. No, that was loud, right? Like, holy dude. Also, I really want to go crack open the bottle of wine that I have in the fridge. I have no idea what it is. I bought it today. I've been in a bit of a wine mood lately. Something less, I think just something not bubbly is really what I'm looking for lately. Blender, do it justice, I believe. Blender, please don't crash, I believe. So, dude, I just want pizza so badly. I want like a nice New York square slice. Oh, cool. Blender unbloomed itself. Vase. Well, there's not really much space left on the table for a little mini calendar anymore. Red wine or white wine? It's white wine. Yeah, dollar slices aren't really a thing anymore and I'm mad about it. Yeah, dude! Pizza getting expensive. Not cool, yo. Really not cool. Okay, new plan. We'll move this here. We'll put these on this side. That kind of still readable as a cup. There we go. I think that's a better angle for it to be at least in... Oh, this is a better angle for it to be in relation to the camera. And it makes sense, too. The only place down the block near me that still has dollar slices, but it's always surrounded by shady people. They want their dollar slices. New York pizza, all other pizza. You know, I do gotta say, I do like me a good old square slice, because I do actually kind of like deep dish pizza. I like more thick and doughy crusts, as well as a lot of tomato sauce. But I do love me the New York slice, and even if it's like a Chicago style pizza, I still think all pizza is best in New York. So yeah. Deep dish is fine, it's just not pizza. You know what? Fair enough, it's a fucking lasagna. I'm not gonna argue with you on that regard. Also, yo, where did the calendar go? Did I delete it by accident? Oh, wait, what? It's there. Oh, I didn't see it blended in here. Table's starting to get a little cramped. I gotta say, Jan, I'm starting to feel really homesick, like, as of late. I mean, I'm very happy and I very much love life out on, like, in California, out on the West Coast. I'm loving school. I love my classmates. I love what I'm doing right now. Like, I feel pretty fulfilled in a lot of ways in my life that I haven't, like, really felt in a long time / ever. But I miss home. I miss my friends. obviously, it doesn't have to be said, like, you were one of those friends. I was like, well, how BM would it be if, like, I miss my friends, you know, Life Virus, and yeah, that's it. Be so BM, but... But yeah, Eon, I miss you. Actually... never mind, never mind, never mind. That's fair. You spent a big portion of your life there. Yeah, I mean, I didn't grow up in New York, but honestly, every time someone asks me where I'm from, I'm pretty much inclined to say New York because I did spend my entire, like, adult life there. I spent all the years of my life that, like, have actually mattered up until now in New York. And I mean, like, it's wild to think that, in, like, 3 years from now, that answer's gonna change, you know? I'll be like, I spent, like, half of my life, like, adult life in New York. I spent half my adult life in LA. Because, like, honestly, the pre-18, like, I'm a very different person now. I'm sure many of us are. But it's also just that, like, living in New York has really made me the person that I am today. Slash, I wouldn't be the person that I am today without having lived in New York. I miss you too. I'll come visit. I do plan on visiting in probably about June-ish. I can't come for spring break, but... I hate that we can't catch up every day for ice creams anymore. Sea salt ice cream with your friends. No, not the Kingdom Hearts ice cream. No, that's correct, actually. This backpack doesn't have straps, but don't worry about it. What color should it be? I'm gonna make it like a minty green blue. Eyelash, okay. What was I saying? What were we talking about? Oh, home, yeah. Anyways, I really do plan on visiting, probably in about June. Like, late May, early June, I think. try one thing real quick. Yeah, no, I don't like it like that. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That. And I guess they're all. 360 divided by 8, yes. So they're all at a 45-degree angle. How do you make a fuzzy material, by the way, in Blender Neuro? Do you have any suggestions? Like, I want to make this like a fuzzy-looking pillow. You know what I'm saying? So how about the Nintendo Direct, eh? I haven't watched it yet, actually. I did watch... We watched it earlier on stream, actually, the Tears of the Kingdom trailer, which obviously I'm super fucking hyped for. And I did also watch, I took a look at the Pikmin screenshots. What are you excited for though, Eon? Small. I don't know about why, but something about this room looks a little disproportional somehow. Like the scale of stuff inside of it doesn't seem totally right. I think the chair is a tad bit small, but you know what? Let's just scale it up. Fuck it. I mean, the wheels weren't fully touching the ground anyway, so we can actually at least get the wheels on the ground. Matt fucking Mercer is voicing Ganon. Yeah, I saw comments about that. People were saying like Matt can't wait to see Matt Mercer as Ganon. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who that is, so please don't laugh at me. I didn't just make a pile of turds, I'm trying something. Very famous voice actor. I'll probably still play the Japanese dub. I just hate that they have voice acting in this game at all, honestly. Oh, Metroid Prime Remake. I did see that. I did see that as well. Like, cause I just kind of read I just like scrolled through Twitter feed and I saw that I saw the remaster and I saw that like Minish Cap is coming to the online. Which is honestly pretty cool too. I don't have it. Like Super Nintendo Online thing. Because I don't have the extended membership, but it's very cool. I know Minish Cap is like another one that people really liked. So maybe, I mean, I want to play it at some point. Dungeon Master for Critical Role. Oh! I actually know who that is now then! Wait, but I thought Critical Role has several Dungeon Masters, right? I don't regularly watch Critical Role, but I have seen a handful of their streams. He's a super cool dude as well. You have to change. I feel when you have to change pose entirely because you forgot what the hell you had in mind, so you settle for something easier. Facts, dude. Look at me making this tough pile of turds. Cowboy Man from Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 or Overwatch 2? He was the main one. Oh, okay, so then I do know who you're talking about then. Because I do remember that I've in my life I've watched, I think, I've never watched like a full campaign from them because like I'm not a huge D&D person. But I do remember that I watched like 2 or 3 different episodes and like there was the same DM in 2 of them and one of them was another one. I was like, oh. And again, different campaigns. Again, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm not the most knowledgeable about D&D, not the biggest fan of D&D, but I have many friends who are huge fans of D&D, so sometimes I'll like play like a one-shot campaign every now and then with them, or what do you call it? What do you say? Sometimes they like to watch streams or like YouTubers, like, you know, Critical Role. So I'll just like hang around just for vibes. Just texting. Ping. Oh. I'll be right back. My roommate is locked out. I am back. Roommate rescued. Alright, gotta catch up. It lasted 2.5 years and I'm fine. Oh. Watching campaigns is a giant time commitment. Yeah, I only watched your one-shots. I recently finished my D&D campaign. It lasted to holy. Yeah, I remember hearing about this campaign 2 fucking years ago. The only D&D campaign I follow is Echo's Journey, really mostly since Spotify, so I should put that on. Did you guys hear about like that whole fiasco right now with Wizards of the Coast? By the way, she didn't finish. She did not finish. She finished. Absolutely, everyone's character got a satisfying conclusion. We love happy endings, or you know, satisfying endings. And Tears in my canon only like went there. What? Whenever I saw a cool shit, I shoved it in my game, which is why it took so long. A subscription to Hit Point Press, and they release new BBEG every month, which is horrible because they're all sick. I'm trying to make a cloud cushion that doesn't look like a fucking pile of poop. Honestly, I actually think once this goes, I think this once it goes into Blender is not gonna look bad though, because it's gonna be perfectly white, and I think what it does need though to catch the light a slightly different way, each of the like cloud segments probably needs a little bit of variability in height though. So this one sticks out a little too much. I mean, too much for my liking, specifically. Yeah, the whole OGL thing, it's not amazing. Not amazing. Wizards of the Coast, greedy bastards. Yeah. It's kind of a hot mess right now. That's putting it lightly. Luckily, the community forced them to stand down for now. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, did they really think that people weren't gonna, like, kind of be pissed AF at them to the extent, right, that like they would have community rebellion that would result in them having to kind of reconsider for at least a little bit, you know? Again, for sure I agree with you on that, like, oh, they're standing down for now. Like, they're gonna come back and they're gonna get their money, but like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm sick of businesses. I'm sick of having to run a business. I mean, I'm not running a business myself right now, but I'm just sick of, you know, the business people being like, we have to run business, you know? I get it. Everyone wants to eat and everyone wants to feed the, like, not wants to eat, everyone has to eat. Everyone has to keep the lights on. Everyone has to feed themselves and keep a roof over their head, but sometimes I just get really sick of the world. Just like Netflix. Oh yeah. I saw that like Netflix, I don't know if this is real or not, maybe it's fake news, because I don't actually even remember where I saw it. But like the possibility of like Netflix introducing another like subscription plan where it's like Netflix with limited ads and then you get to, it's like cheaper per month. Which I'm not gonna lie, if it is that, I wouldn't really quite mind it as much. I might change to that plan. It's a little more affordable. Netflix is like what? I think $19.99 a month now. $19.99 US dollars. Wait, they rolled out the bullshit to Canada and Australia? Wait, what happened? I think I'm missing, actually. I think I'm not on the same page as you guys then. Forgive me, I'm dumb. Can someone fill me in? Sorry. I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Normally I try and like be really good about like muting before I cough, but that one just came out of nowhere. Poop ass looking pillow. But I truly think once it gets into Blender and scaled down a little, it'll look better. This one I'm like pretty confident about, not just like fuck it Blender, do your thing. Well, I am saying fuck it Blender, do your thing, but I'm confident Blender will do its thing. I've never paid for Netflix and I don't intend on it anytime soon. Netflix cutting down on password sharing. You can only use an account in a single household? How are they gonna know? I mean, right now I have my parents on a separate profile. They're not gonna stop that, right? But for an extra $7 you can share to people not in your house. I got Nina telling me I need to set my primary location. I was like, haha, no. Which gets me curious, can't you just VPN so they never know where you are? They will if your parents use Netflix at home. Wait, what? I mean, I already am paying for a second profile. Granted, it's like $1. But I'm already paying for a second profile for them. It's not like they're on my, like, profile. What? I'm shook. What? Does this not have... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Three, 7, 8, 9. I'm not gonna lie, Naru, I always forget, by the way, what the hotkey is for changing view, like from wireframe to shaded to material preview, or like little slider thing that you, like, you see it on. I always forget how to access that. I just, like, aggressively hit space, because that's what it is in Maya. Or sorry, not, like, space, 4 and 5, so that's why I always end up in these views by accident. Yeah, they do some IP location scanning of some sort and track your most used locations, which then they set as your primary, and anyone else far away from that will be locked out, I believe. What? That is such baloney, dude. I mean, here's the thing, like... The thing about Netflix... Sorry, I had to mute to let out a gross cough. Like, Netflix, it should be a common and portable use, right? And the thing is, it's something that everyone likes to use. It doesn't matter how much money you do or don't have. Like, everyone wants Netflix because people want a little entertainment in their life, you know? Also, I don't know why I just thought of this, but I actually one time saw, like, was it a tweet or something about, like, where someone was, like, criticizing, being like, forgive me, this is gonna sound horrible, and I will not, I will not like it coming out of my mouth, honestly, but someone said, like, essentially along the lines of, like, poor people are, like, so stupid with their money because, like, they get their paycheck and they go and spend it on Netflix instead of investing and turning that into, like, more money. And then someone responded to them, which, like, I absolutely agree, right? And they're like, money breeds money. So, like, I apologize if I come home from working my, like, 12-hour work day for a shit wage and want to spend the money that I do have on something that I want and will get me a little bit of entertainment and reprieve in particular from, like, like, my daily life, you know? Anyway, I don't know why I just thought about that, but it's true, money breeds more money. If you already have money, it's easier to get more money, and if you don't have money, it's pretty hard. It's hard to make a fortune. It's hard to sometimes climb out of that. Not climb out of it, but, like, it's harder to go from poverty to middle. Poverty is a bad way to describe it. It is harder, though, to go from lower income to middle income than it is from middle income to, like, high income, you know? The problem with these companies is that they never satisfied without constant growth. God forbid a company makes the same amount 2 quarters in a row. That's where these greedy and aggressive pricing strategies come from. Exactly. You know, in my lecture yesterday, actually, we were specifically talking about a lot of free tools for creators to build out their work, and specifically stuff like Creative Commons is really powerful. There's a lot, and, like, there's, like, you know, there's this great artist that makes, like, Unity assets, like, or they just make 3D assets in general, but, like, Kenny, I don't know how to say it, but, like, they're goated, like, all their stuff is, like, free to use, you know? And, like, there's a lot of services, that try and give people stuff for free, essentially, and, like, we were talking about one called, like, freesound.org, I think, as opposed to a service like SoundSnap, where, like, and my professor was like, I just want to caution you real quick, though. If you look at SoundSnap, it's a beautiful UI, it's a beautiful page, because it's a corporate page, right? And then you look at the shit, I don't remember if it was Freesound, but it was, like, another free audio site, essentially, and it's like, it looked janky AF. It looked like it was made by the local library. Like, literally looked like some shit made by the local library in a small suburban town. And he was like, and it was like, I'm just like, I kind of agree with what he's saying. Like, he's like, always opt for the cheap, like, not the cheaper, but, like, the more down-to-earth ones if you can, because these are services that will be around for a long time, and they're not going to change their price plan on you. Like, even if like, for something like SoundSnap, right, because you'd have to pay for a subscription to that service, like, one day they're going to change their business model on you because some idiot in a tie said, let's make more money. But then these things that look like local suburban library will always kind of be there for you, and, like, these are the people who are doing stuff because they're interested in helping other people. And, like, they want to give you sounds that you can use to make your games, make your films, make your whatever, that will improve you as a person, or make you feel maybe more fulfilled as a person, and honestly, help you in your journey to output content and put something into the world, right? And it's like, I never thought about it that way, but I was like, it's such a good point, honestly. And someone on Twitter put it, these companies like Netflix are forgetting that the reason so many people use them is because they're so convenient and cheap. If they carry on the next cheapest, then the next cheapest and convenient option is going back to pirating. Exactly. That's the thing. Like, people don't buy Netflix because they love Netflix. They love Netflix because it's portable and it's fairly inexpensive. Like, I mean, again, pricing has gone up, but generally speaking, like, paying for Netflix is... And it's like, what's the word? Like, I mean, like you said, convenient. It's portable. It is something that you can use on your phone, and, like, if you want things to be accessible, that's the word. Netflix is highly accessible. Not just because of the price, but, like, if you want things to be accessible, make them mobile. Because not everyone has a computer. Hell, not even everyone has, like, an iPad. But a huge percentage of people in the world these days, nowadays, has a mobile phone. So if you really, like... People are kind of just forgetting their, the roots of their success, you know? I've actually heard a free sound. Yeah, wait, let me just look it up real quick so that I know I'm talking about the right one. Like, oh yeah, like, look at this website. Look at this website. It's janky AF. I mean, honestly, you just put like a little bit of glitter on it, and I would totally be convinced that this is a page from like the mid-thousands that is going to give me a virus. But then compare it with this, right? The difference, and it's like you just know which one of these is out for your money. And you know which one of these is literally just trying to be a serviceable platform for people to upload their sounds and people to go find and download sounds. Like, just the aesthetic difference. Like, I don't know. I was just so shook when my professor was talking about that yesterday because I'd never thought about it, but it's so true when you think about it. Market Gray? I named it poorly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Like, I don't know. We're getting on some very extremely deep topics today, but I surely would not go as far to say as like, uh-oh, is it crashing? Okay. Okay, sorry, I had a stroke. I wouldn't go as far to say that I like totally agree with everyone who's like down with capitalism. Why is copy paste literally not working? Why is everything just exploding? Is it pasting somewhere else? I think there are objects being made, by the way. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Like, am I going insane or is copy paste not working? Shift D. No, I know. That's what I was doing earlier, but I want to do copy paste because copy and paste creates a new material. And I'm too lazy to reassign all the material faces to like different colors. But anyways, I may or may not have just pissed it off by hitting Control Z way too much. It'll catch up in a second. Okay, fine, I'll do it this way. Oops. But I was in the middle of saying something as well. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not out here trying to say, like... Oh, I didn't actually assign it. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Where's my 3D cursor? My what? Anyways, I'm not here to be like down with capitalism. Capitalism is evil. It's the source of all of our problems. I think money is the source of a lot of problem and conflict. Money can also solve a lot of problem and conflict. And I don't particularly like capitalism either. I think it's not a good ideology. But at the same time, our current world, our modern world could not function without capitalism. Not to say that it's functioning particularly great right now with capitalism, but I think capitalism is not the solution, honestly. But above that, because capitalism is just a name, it's just a thing that exists in a society that we have to exist in. Above that, I'm sick of greed. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people prioritizing money over people. Like, huh? That's what I'm sick of. I'm sick of people like hurting and using each other just for a little bit of cash. And the funny thing is, it's the people who already have money that tend to tear other people apart for money. And for what? For what? I just can't comprehend it, dude. Is money gonna be there for you when you're on your deathbed? I don't know about that one. Anyways. Sorry to bring the mood down. I'm a very highly opinionated person, if most people could not tell. That looks more green than yellow somehow. I think it's just the preview. It costs so much to live, and for what, Madge? it's too expensive. It's so expensive to exist. And like, you know, again, the idealist in me, like, it's something honestly that as of late I've been pretty occupied with myself, and I don't like that I'm so consumed by it. Like, you know, money and like being sure, like, being cognizant that I always need to take care of the ability to pay my bills, right? Above all else. Doesn't matter how unhappy I am in life, you always just gotta make sure you can pay the bills at the end of the day. And like, isn't that messed up that that's like your number one priority? And it like, sometimes thinking about this stuff eats me alive, you know? And it's horrible. Like, we are here for so much more than this. We are here for the fact that we are existing right now at this point in time. It's gotta mean something more than, well, just going to work, getting a paycheck, and paying bills until the day we die. I can't accept it. I can't accept it. There's, like, that's not life. Anyways, gonna post an update to your server shortly. Cool beans. Oh, it looks so good, yo! I mean, here's the thing, Nuru, like, you're always talking about, like, self-taught and stuff, and, like, not formal education. But I do just also want to bring up the things that having a formal education truly can't get you. And that is artistic sensibility, creativity. Because I think every time you send me something, I'm like, you got a real, like, I personally feel as if you got, you do have an artistic eye. You understand, like, emotion and composition. And, like, those are things you really can't teach, honestly. Like, you can to an extent. Like, obviously you can take classes about composition and color theory and all that, and you can use it to try and, like, do the things you want to do, but at the end of the day, like, I've always believed in, very strongly in, like, gut-driven design, essentially. And it's just like, no one knows better than your gut. And again, everyone is a little different, because I'm an extremely, when it comes to head over heart, or head, if you're a person that leads with your head or your heart, I had a stroke there, sorry. I am someone who's always led a little bit more with my heart. You just gotta go with what you feel in your soul. As hippie shit as it sounds, that is what it is. So why does this keep coming back? press. There's, I honestly know I could write a Python, not know that I could write a Python script, but it is possible to write a Python script to do the monkey shit that I'm doing right now, where I'm manually assigning fucking colors. But it's whatever. I'm having a good time, so. Alrighty, it's been pleasant chatting, but I gotta go sleep. Yeah, it's late for you right now, Yon. Have a nice night. But I'm glad you came by. Thank you for the good conversation, the good company. I will see you later. Have a good sleep. My dear Yon. I'm probably gonna wrap up stream myself as well soon. I don't have to get up early tomorrow, but I kind of want to because I actually have a pretty important meeting at 12, so I want to have a nice I want to have a nice leisurely morning, but I also want some time to prepare for my meeting. FPS render. Oh, what? Why is that up there? I think I did put that up there somewhere, but I kind of forgot. Nice, ooh, coming together. Also, I do want to say, I'm taking. Sorry, having a stroke. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from one artist. I don't. I'm certain they're on other platforms, but like they're Art by Tran on what do you call Instagram. Just really like their stuff, their vibe. But did just wanna say that because that's a very important detail here. I think I might actually wrap up soon. I'm starting to like, the tiredness is starting to increase exponentially, so I think actually a pretty good time to stop now. Anyways, thank you everyone for calling by. Wait, it's already been 3 hours 20 minutes. Goddamn, the art streams always go really fast these days. But thank you everyone for coming by. Had a lovely time as always. Next stream is going to be... I'm gonna try and stream on Friday. No promises though. I might be a little busy in the evening. But next stream will be Sunday otherwise. I will definitely stream on Sunday because I do indeed plan on finishing Wind Waker. We are at the end. Like, I'm pretty sure... I mean, like, didn't it say that we're gonna go fight Ganon? But like we've finished the Triforce. I think we finished the last 2 temples, so well, I mean all that's left is the final temple and final boss, I think. So that is indeed very exciting. But anyways, thanks again everyone for coming by. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye bye!